Howdy folks, I'm the roleplay gamer and I like to party. Welcome back to MechWarrior Online. I might start showing you the drop preparation screen just so you can see the game mode and whatnot for yourselves. It saves me having to announce it every time, and in case I forget, well then that's kind of awkward. But we're on Polar Highlands, which is a map I know fairly well, but that doesn't fill me with too much confidence because it's also really easy to get ganked hard with this map if you're trying to flank, and then you can find yourself out in the open real quick because there are a lot of small hills that's just enough to hide like big groups of enemies, and you can like walk right into the middle of them, and then you're done. So I want to be fairly careful. Usually people spread out on this map, so we'll see how we go. As always, a bit of your strategy is dependent on your teammates. I don't like to blame losses on my teammates, but you know, sometimes it is the case. But let's not talk about that yet because the match has just begun. Looks like we've got a Raven and off the top of my head I don't know what that other one is. It's an Arctic Cheetah. There we go. Just hitting Q will tell us everything we need to know, which is really handy. Looks like our Lance, we're Alpha Lance here. We're probably full lights, I imagine. Maybe a medium out the back. But we're fairly unified. This is nice, and we're going... Actually, I'm not crazy about this. We're kind of going straight up the gut, but... That's alright, I suppose we're scouting, that's fine. I'm going to follow the Arctic Cheetah, take a little bit more of a flanking position, that'd be nice. Try and stay behind the hills, behind the buildings. I'm going to be looking to get some scouting bonuses straight off the bat, I think. I'm not going to be concerned with attacking just yet, not on this map. It's fairly open, and... just going in straight up with a light flank can spell doom, like I stated earlier. This isn't necessarily the route I would take, but I would rather stick with my teammate than go off on my own. I'm starting to feel, rather than being like, hey, your strategy is shit, I'm just going to go off and do my own thing. I'm going to do what I think is right. I think it's probably more valuable, even if it's not the best move, just to go along with your teammates, strength in numbers and all that. The exception to that, of course, is if your teammate runs into enemy fire blindly. You don't want to follow them in that case. But there's almost an art to strategizing with a group of random people that you can't talk to. Most of the time. It's kind of interesting. Oh, okay, see, this is not great. I don't necessarily want to go into that because I can see there's fire. He's coming back. He's realized that's probably a mistake. I'm going to come around here and maybe... Okay, alright. Maybe there's another light. That's what's going on. It's a locust. Yeah, okay. I'll commit then. I'm happy to do that. Alright, I don't necessarily want to get between the locust and my teammate because they need to fire as well, but alright, this is good. There we go. A couple of good shots. This guy isn't going to last, and I'm happy about that. Where's he gone? Alright. Do we pursue? He's kind of heading back towards our team, so I'm happy to pursue him here. We'll come down on him. He might be turning around. He's just trying to run. He's taking evasive maneuvers. Let's see if we can just fuck him up real good. I mean, worst case scenario, we're chasing him into the main group. Base under attack. Okay. That's not great. How are we doing? Okay. We're actually, well, I'm hesitant to say we're winning because we've just taken down one guy. But our base is under attack. That's not great. So maybe they've got lights. They've snuck past our lines. So I feel like as a light pilot, it's probably my responsibility to go check it out because I'm in one of the faster mechs. Not the fastest mech, but it's pretty beefy in terms of speed. I've upgraded it to have the biggest engine I can put in it without sacrificing damage. I've actually upped the damage and the speed from what the standard variant offers, which is pretty good. Okay, what do we got? A commando? So a light mech,
Acquired.
he shouldn't be a problem. I've gotten a scouting bonus for... Well, okay, we've got 2 mechs here. So I want to be a little bit careful. I'm not going to just go charging in. I'm going to group up with my lance over here. And here we go.
Acquired. Warning.
Okay. Probably not great. I'm going to pull out a little bit.
Incoming missile.
That's not fantastic. Okay, they are actually advancing on us. I'm not really liking our chances here. Yep, that was just enough to give the whole group confidence to come in here and cause some trouble. We've actually got 2 lights and 1 medium hanging around, just causing some shit.
Base is being captured.
A heavy coming up. Oh man, let me just get a shot on you, man. You know, lights are actually tricky for other lights to take out.
Warning.
There we go. That was a nice good hit, but I also took some team damage. I wish they hadn't done that.
Is being captured.
Okay.
Warning. Incoming missile.
Incoming missile. You know what? Let's see if we can get out of the way of that. We'll see. Alright. Seem to have missed.
Enemy base is being captured.
Okay. Enemy base is being captured. How are we doing? There's a mech there that has not been targeted. I'm going to do the team a solid. Also... Alright, now I'm going to get out of here. I was going to say take some shots at its back, but that no longer serves me. Okay, this is sort of an interesting position. It's like almost an all-out brawl here. Okay, let's just see if we can continue to lay into this guy's back. And, okay, no, I need to get out of here because they're coming up the rear. On the bright side, my lance is still fully intact, which is pretty cool. That's a nice place to be. Okay, that guy's lost an arm, so he's probably a juicy target. There we go. We can finish him off.
Enemy base is being captured.
This is wild.
Left arm critical damage.
Okay, so we got someone at their base capturing. I don't think I'd want to help them. Like, I suppose it could be... Honestly, no, I don't think I'm going to do enough over there. It's going to take me a while to get there, even though I'm in a fast mech. And I still don't think it's going to be enough to capture it quicker than they're capturing our base. So we're probably better off just trying to take pot shots here and get them out of our base. There's only 3 guys there. Okay, incoming missile. Let's move. There we go. Wow. All right. This is a little more intense than I'm used to. Interesting. How we go? Okay. I think, yeah, we've won. That's it. Done. I risked the saucy little check of the score, and yeah, that was a good match. I'm glad to be out of my losing streak. It feels very nice indeed. We'll just hang around for a second to see what kind of C-bills we got from that. We did 273 damage, which is fairly decent for a light mech. I think that's probably my average good game. 1 outright killing blow, 6 kill assists. I'm very happy with that performance, actually. And my pilot skill rating seems to have gone up. I think that's what that means. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button. It needs love, like everything does. Taste the game, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out.